Can't see you all, so forgive me if I'm incorrect here, but I think I'm the only female on this panel.
Correct.
So I'm really anxious to weigh in. Okay, so
okay, guys, we got a little bit of a different one. We have a bit of a different one for today. This is Tomi Lahren. You guys know who Tomi Lahren is. It's more of a cultural type of one, who's gonna actually get demolished by her own side. And I know, stick with me, I know you guys are going to be like, oh, but she's saying a bunch of stuff, like, you know, and he's not the greatest. And I'm not saying that he is, but she just talks a lot. So I thought I would share it.
Oh, I think over the last probably 10 years, there has been what I call the pussification of men. It was everything should be about your emotions and your feelings, and men were emasculated, and this whole concept of toxic masculinity warped the minds of a lot of young men. And they felt masculine, but society was telling them they should be softer, that it was being toxically masculine if you wanted to play sports and chop wood and go to war. And so men were so emasculated and so beat down that then there was this revolution of what was actually toxic masculinity, the Tate brothers and others, which I feel as a female that doesn't represent true masculinity. That to me represents douchebaggery. And as a woman,
now here's the thing, I'm not, believe me, let's be clear on this channel right now, and I don't do this, by the way, like I'm keeping it all the way 100% with you, that I'm myself, and we don't have to agree on everything in order to have a conversation. That said, I'm not saying that like I agree with everything Andrew Tate says and does. We'll leave that there. But who's she to say what's like a man? You know, like these right wingers crack me up because they're like so hardcore and like what's a woman and this, that, and the third, and you can't tell people what a woman is. But she's a woman telling a man what kind of man is a man. Do you see the hypocrisy here, or is it just me? By the way, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and a notification bell. Please, guys, I'm really trying to grow this channel, so it really does help a lot. Thank you to everybody who is watching.
Woman, I want a strong man who is a protector and a provider that will go to war if need be, that will protect me, protect my family, make money. I see that as being actually masculine. That's like the man that I grew up with, my dad. But what we're seeing now is these young men who look at Andrew Tate and the Tate brothers, and they see somebody who's just quite frankly a douchebag and disrespects women. And because they've been so emasculated, they're like, oh, great, that's a manly man. But that's not right either. So at some point, I think we'll go back to maybe meeting in the middle here. You can be a man who has feelings and emotions, but you can also go to war and protect and defend your family. I'm hoping we can get back there. But
I mean, she's literally still talking like that. This is why people don't like her. Like, seriously. Like, oh my God, what is the point that she's making again? Because I just hear like, oh my gosh.
Two extremes right now. They're confusing men, and quite frankly, they're leaving women with few choices. And that's the real tragedy here.
You see, I completely agree with you, but Andrew, you were shaking your head quite vigorously. Why?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just more feminine or feminist nonsense, ultimately. And the covert feminism in society is big, especially on the conservative side. So here's what happens, right? Women need to have feminine virtues. For men.
He's right, by the way. The same conservatives who say, oh, we hate feminism. They are. I've seen it. It's the hypocrisy for me.
And to be pursuing masculine virtues, for you to say things like, well, men, what I want is for men to protect me and I want men to make money. Well, that's great. What that ends up doing is it gives you a set of privilege in society. What do men get? What do men get for doing that for you? What are we getting from women for doing that? Are we getting chaste virgins on our wedding night? No, we're not getting chaste virgins on our wedding night. Are we getting women of great virtue? No, we're not getting women of great virtue. The idea of courtly love is supposed to be done for women of great virtue. Where are they? Well, they're nowhere. And so in modernity, in society, when female conservative influencers say this, it's actually a form of covert feminism. They're saying, I want privilege in society, right? But what is it women are giving to men to get it? What? What are they giving them? Tell me.
Well,
can I please chime in here?
Yes, you can. and then James can, and I'll come to you, Sean.
No, I would love to. I love this whole thing of like, if you're a female conservative and you don't believe that men should be douchebags, that all of a sudden you're a covert feminist. Call me a feminist. I really don't give one crap one way or another, but I can tell you this. A lot of these men, these podcast hosts on the right that like to think of themselves as these big masculine men, and what am I getting out of it? I can tell you this.
There's that feminism.
All right, I believe I'm a woman of virtue,
coming
right?
out.
Yeah, there's the feminism. Oh, and then you're interrupting me too,
Didn't
which
take
is great.
long,
I let
did it?
you
Didn't
talk.
take
It's my
long,
turn.
did it?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to speak
So,
over a man?
yeah, I don't
Are
care if
a
you
sh-
call.
It's just funny to watch because, like, I'm sorry, guys. I just enjoy him shutting her up. I mean, is it not ringing in your ears too, or am I wrong?
Call me.
Strong,
I don't
independent
really care
woman.
if you call me a
Strong,
feminist.
independent woman.
Yeah. Yeah. You're actually interrupting me. I didn't interrupt you when you were spewing your bullshit. So now it's my turn. Okay.
You mean
so,
the truth?
Like I said before. So I believe there we go again. Piers, I'm a woman of virtue. I happen to be independently successful. I have a husband who's not only a former professional athlete, but is currently a professional baseball coach. So is he not a masculine man? I mean, I'm confused here. What's your concept
Don't you
of a
understand that
masculine man?
misses the
Mine is a
point?
man who
That
respects
misses-
me.
Yeah, that misses the point, though. Like, you're still not contending with the
What's the-
argument.
That absolutely did miss the point, and she never goes to it because I can't take the ears. My ears are burning. She just wanted to show off that her husband is like a baseball coach, and great. Let me be clear, because I don't do the talking trash on personal life type of thing. But girl, God bless him, because I mean, all I heard was ring, ring, ring. Like, literally all I heard. And then she wanted to show off in the end. And she probably has a crush on Andrew. I'll leave it there.